So again, good morning, everyone. Hi, everyone. I am Abigail. I'm the FL for ASN IB5, and I will be your guys' MC for today. So I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. We cannot wait to see all of you guys again, but again, we hope that you can all stay motivated online. So today we are going to be discussing about everything you need to know about your guys' major, which is International Business or IB. So today's session is going to be led by Mr. Marco S. Hermawan, which is the head of program for international business, as well as.
Hello, how are you all?
So on that note, I would like Mr. Marco to take the spotlight and let us start the session. Thank you, sir. The floor is all yours.
Thank you, Abby. Welcome and good morning, everyone. All students, batch 2024. It's very nice to have you here virtually. This is the first time, I guess, we have the FYP online. So we are excited to be here. We are so thrilled that you all are in the one session, which is the opening of the FYP or International Business Program. So I think this would be quite an interesting session in that we would like to share a lot of information that needed for you to prepare for your study. In International Business Program, we have a variety of courses and curriculum that is prepared for you for the next 4 years. And we have a lot of things that we would like to share to you. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ask me and the rest of the faculty member, because we also have our IB faculty member joining this session as well. Okay, so let's just start our session. Okay, right. International Business Program is one of the most favorite program offered in international undergraduate program here in Venus Business School. I would like to share that recently the management program in Venus University is accredited as program unggulan, which is above the A accreditation in the Ministry of Higher Education in Indonesia. So the only program that received this award is Venus University, and the other is Universitas Gadjah Mada. So we only have two programs that accredited as program unggulan. Okay. The other accreditation that we received last year is the AACSB, which is the one of the prestigious accreditation for business school in the world. Okay, so we can say that this program is at par or level with the international program around the world. Okay, if you see this logo, it means that it has been accredited as an international standard. So you have Bournemouth University, which is our partner as well, that accredited ACSB, UNSW, ACSB, University of Newcastle is also ACSB. So we have quite a number of similar accreditation, and we are the second university and the first private university in Indonesia who received this award. Okay, so without any doubt, this program, including International Business Program, is one of the top program that can be similar or at par with other international universities. Okay, okay. So International Business Program, why choose International Business as your major and peoples around the world? One thing that you have to consider is the your perspective has to be widen enough. Okay, because at this stage, your skill will be, let's just say, exercise, okay? Because within these 4 years, we not only trying you to equip yourself with a lot of courses, a lot of exams, for instance, assignments, but you are trying to develop your skill, especially your soft skill, all right? All right, now, while we are working with the slides, okay, I would like to introduce you to some of our faculty member, yeah, which is also in the sessions. Previously, we introduced Ms. Ayupita Tiara Silalai. She's the Deputy of International Business Program. She teaches business communication and marketing subject, okay? And who else do we have here? Do we have Ms. Tatum Adiningrum?
Yes, Pak Marco.
Okay, can you introduce yourself, please, Ms. Tatum?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to International Business Program. My name is Tatum, and I would be your lecturer in several courses, particularly usually in research methodology and Southeast Asia culture. Really hope to see you soonish in campus, but seeing you in the Zoom is also fine, and hopefully we can have a dynamic and great sessions and Zoom.
Thank you, Dr. Tatum. Dr. Tatum is, she graduated from Auckland, her doctoral in Auckland University. The next one, we have Mr. Sukma Putra. Can you introduce yourself, Pak Sukma?
Thank you, Pak Marco. Hello, everyone. My name is Sukma. I will be your lecturer and some courses as well related to human resource management, cross-cultural management, and probably intro to management as well. So I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you, Pak Marco.
Okay, thank you, Pak Sukma. The third, we have Mr. Mike Kim Mokung. Mr. Mike, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Mokung Mike Kim. I've been working in BNU's IB program for 3 years. I'll be seeing you guys in the class in international trade and business in ASEAN and some economics classes, maybe around semester 4 or 5. So hope you are staying well and stay healthy, and look forward to see you again in the Zoom meetings. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Fourth, we have Dr. Brina Mayfita Wanli. Dr. Brina, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Brina. You can call me Miss Brina. I will be teaching business statistics and business mathematics for the next semester. So normally I'll just teach more about maths, stats, and econs. And I'll also see you on next Monday, because we have a business econs crash course. So I'll see you then. Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Brina. The last one, we have Ms. Wulan Danukusumo. Yourself, please.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Ms. Wulan.
Okay. It's muted, unmuted. I don't know what's wrong with my computer this morning. I guess this is just Monday.
We can hear you clearly.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see all of you through Zoom virtually. I guess some of you will be seeing me in the later semesters because I am usually teaching cross-cultural management, but I'm also teaching general studies, character building, citizenships. So some of you might bump into me in classes, and please don't be a stranger and say hi. Thank you, Marco.
Great, thank you, Ms. Wulan and everyone in the, do we have other faculty member here? No? Okay, great. Let's go back to our presentation. Hopefully this slide works. Everyone can see the about. Slides. Yeah, okay, great. So just go ahead with the organization structure. So at least you know where international business lies, all right? We are under the BINUS Business School, all right? And under the BINUS Business School, we have 4 programs. The first one is undergraduate program. Normally we call it the regular program, which is located in the Kemanggisan area.
Sorry, the slides are frozen.
Oops, slides is frozen. I haven't watched Frozen 2 though.
Okay, it's working now.
Okay, is it working? Hopefully it works smoothly. We are on the about slides, and now we are on the diagram slides. Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Great, okay, right. This technology just makes more interesting. All right, now, international business is under the second program, which is the under the international undergraduate program. All right, we are with the business management and marketing. The third one, we have master program, which is also located in JWC campus. And the third one is doctoral program, which is located in the Kemanggisan or Anggrek campus. Okay, right. Now, the uniqueness. Normally, you as a high school students will probably wonder, why am I choosing IB? I think this and that. I think this and that, okay? Just to be aware, okay, you choose IB because you have your passion. It's because from yourself, yeah? Not because from others, not because of your friends told you so, all right? Your parents is encouraging you because you have the passion to choose IB, right? So I'm going to help you why you choose IB in a formal way, right? First, you have the double degree program. All the program that we offer to you are double degree, straight double degree. The only difference is that you will have to choose is the university that you will choose, and the second one, the length of study in the partner university. Third one is the interest itself, because there are specific program that is dedicated for entrepreneurship, for commerce, for management, even for finance. All right, so you have a variety of choices that you have to see and you have to consider. Okay, the second one, be aware that normally other universities offer international class. We offer international standard curriculum. All right, we comply with the DICTE or national standard, but we add an international flavor towards it. The third one is the strong industry and a partner link. Now, not all university offers this, because as we notice, BINUS University is one of the private and successful university that connects the university life with the industry life. And that includes your passion to become entrepreneur. All right, the networking is important. We give you links to those or investors or entrepreneurs who is successful. In fact, we have alumni who are who has been around in the industry, has been around in the entrepreneurship life. Okay, that we can connect to you. Small classes is also an interesting fact. We are standing here in the real class. All right. Hopefully, if the pandemic over, then you can experience yourself having 20 to 30 students in one class. All right. We will give you a full attention to each of you. We will give you a lot of exercise that's dedicated to individuals. All right, and that includes your hard skill and also your soft skill. Okay. And the last one, we have an immersion trip, which is we will offer to you. a lot of options, for instance, study abroad as an options to your double degree or other things that relates to your immersion trips, like P2A, Passage to ASEAN, which we will be giving for those of you who are choosing 3+1 double degree program. Okay, we will visit several countries in the Southeast Asia. Right, it's an interesting cultural experience as well. Okay, I will give you a video that we have host for the students associations. We call it as Venus International Business Society. Do we have the president here? No? Okay. We have another event with the BIBS, and this is the program that we host to our students to know what kind of event we regularly host. And here we are.
Today's event is presented by BIBS, and it's going to be a virtual talk show about staying creative when you have to stay home. So do you think this pandemic situation is considered as like a burden for millennials to stay creative and productive?
I wouldn't say it's a burden. It's a challenge. But to make it a burden feels like, you have to, the hard way, because it's all about adjusting to what the future expects of us.
I agree with Igor. It shouldn't be a burden. I mean, like, if you want to be creative and productive, aren't we have the time now, to be creative and productive? As long as you have the motivation.
Yeah, this corona thing is not a burden, it's a challenge. Benar kata Igor sama kata Kayosi. And it's also like a slap in the face. Karena sebelum corona pun, like I said, we were already sebenarnya transitioning, but not many people are on board with that. Now we all have to be on board.
Right, so apart from those, we invite a lot of practitioners, influencers, just like you saw just now. Okay, so we will have a lot of guest speakers from the various industries, from the entertainment industry, from the business industry, from the entrepreneurship industries, and everything. All right, so you can gain a lot of insights from those valuable people. You can also ask any question from them, and they are happy to share all of their experience. All right. Why international business? We made a big circle because you need some exposure. Okay. You cannot live alone. You need to be able to work with others, not only with the fellow Indonesian, but also people around the world. All right. And you have to understand how they negotiate, how they speak, how their culture is all about. Okay, you need to appreciate those. Okay, before you make business purposes. Right. Second one is the multicultural awareness. For sure, we will be giving you the best exposure that we can. But the important thing, please have this interest with you. All right. It's no use. We provide everything, programs related to multicultural when you don't join, all right? You need to have this sense of awareness, all right, to appreciate other cultures. Entrepreneurial skills, definitely, we will be giving you a training, a discipline, whereby you need to be able to create your own business, get a lot of information from others, right? And international experience for sure, because of your double degree programs, you will be able to cope with new surroundings, new countries, and etc. Okay?
Sweet onions, chop the top and the root off, then slice it in half lengthwise. Then slice with the grain to get these beautiful little thin juliennes. Melt a couple tablespoons in a medium-sized sauce pot, toss in your onions, season lightly with salt, and optionally a tiny sprinkle of sugar that'll help the caramel.
There any sounds coming from you?
Medium low heat, stirring occasionally as they get darker and darker, and until they get.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Now the double degree streaming. Okay. You can see on our websites. It's bbs.venus.ac.id, okay, /international-business. I will show you later on. I hope everyone can see my slides. We have 8 partner universities. University of Newcastle, Solbrit International School of Business in Korea, Ningbo University in China, Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand, University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia, Bournemouth University in UK, Edinburgh Napier University in UK, and the last Cologne Business School in Germany. Now, I set this diagram, all right, not from the partner perspective, but from the streaming and specialization. Why we are doing this is because you need to see your interest. What is your interest? Are you into innovation and entrepreneurship? Or are you more into the Asian business studies? Are you interested in commerce and management? Or are you interested in fully entrepreneurship? Or you are interested in international business and trade, all right? So those specializations, you need to make sure that your interest suits those specializations, all right? Then you can choose what partner we offer to you, okay? Some of you probably think that, hey, I'd rather choose Germany because my friend is going there the most. I think it's not that wise to have that consideration, because at the end of the day, you might not be interested in the courses that they offer. And it ends up that your mark is not as you expected, or your grade is not as you expected, all right? It would be best to choose what interest you are. Let's just say you are interested in, I'd like to make a business with the Korean and the Chinese. I need to expand myself in learning language, because there are a lot of Koreans here investing in Indonesia. There are a lot of Chinese people that is investing in Indonesia. I probably will go to those countries, all right? That is the wise choice. That is the good consideration for you to choose your double degree, all right? And it goes the same with the other partners, all right? So be aware that this is your ongoing life. You need to choose wisely on your streaming. We call that a streaming, all right? And then what country cascade it down after you choose that stream. Right. Some of you probably noticed that we have a new program called 4+0 that we work closely with University of Newcastle in Australia. Simply put, you don't need to go to the partner university. You only stay 4 years in BINUS, but you can get 2 degrees at the end of your study, all right? And that degree is similar as if you are studying in Newcastle, Australia, okay? This is another option. And again, they are offering innovation and entrepreneurship for those who are interested in that particular field. Okay, so as I mentioned, study and live in Jakarta, but you can get the certificate from University of Newcastle, the same as if you are studying there. All right, now we have 4+0, we have 3+1, we have 2+2. This is the length of study that you are going to choose, all right? Now, you only have 1 year to choose after you start your study to choose those streaming. Okay, we will be giving you at least 1 year to reconsider, because at first, when you enter international business, you already found out the double degree program and so forth. Okay, we still give you a grace period until you choose this pathway. All right. I'll show you the curriculum. Now, the first 4 semesters, you will study the same subjects as your friend who chooses the other partner university or double degree, all right? Let's just look at 4+0, all right? This is a double degree with University of Newcastle. In semester 1, pay attention to each of the courses offered. Business Economics, 4 credits. Business Statistics, 2 credits. Business Mathematics, 2 credits. Introductions to Business and Management and Business, 4 credit. Management Information System, 4 leader, 4 credit. All right. We have 2 credits, we have 4 credits. All right. That doesn't mean that 2 credits, you only spend your time less than the 4 credits, because the 2 credits are statistics and mathematics, which requires a lot of exercise. All right. Now I understand some of you probably like to avoid those kind of calculation, mathematics and all that. Believe me guys, if you are a manager, if you are an entrepreneur, you need to be able to count, all right? You need to be able to manage your accounts, counting your money, right? Because this is your own money, right? You don't ask people to count, because you have to be able to manage your own accounts with your people, with your marketing ability, with your distribution. You know how complex that is, right? But that's the beauty of IB. You will learn everything to prepare you to become an entrepreneur, all right? Semester 2, we have marketing management, global business environments. That's one of the important courses in IB, global business environment, all right? Semester 3, we have human resource management, character building, entrepreneurship hatchery. Now we start developing some entrepreneurial skills. Business communication, that's one of the important part where you need to be able to enhance your soft skill. You need to be able to be confident when you present in front of the class, when you have to get interviewed by a company, when you have to sell your products to your investors and so forth, all right? And you have accounting for business. My background is accounting. I will teach you how to make your accounts better, all right? And how you can actually see your profit and loss, okay? Return on investments. That's the most common terminology that all the investors know, right? If you buy some goods, if you buy some shares, then they will say, what is your ROI? Return on investment. How would I get my return? When do I get my return? And so forth, okay? Semester 4, we have business sustainability, financial management, again, a lot of calculation coming in. Operation management that deals with supply chain management, how you distribute your goods, how you send to your customers in the shortest way, in the effective way, and in the efficient way, all right? And for business and commerce in Australia, only offered for Newcastle University, okay? Semester 5 to semester 7 is fully dedicated for those who are choosing University of Newcastle. Interesting enough, you have ideation, business venturing, cross-culture management, okay, managing people and organization, we probably change that. Family business in Indonesia, project management, okay, these are all the advanced level of entrepreneurship and innovation, all right? You can read the rest of the courses. For 3+1, again, the first 4 semesters are the same. The partner university we are working with is Edinburgh Napier University, Bournemouth University, and Cologne Business School. Okay. The differences between the 3+1 and 4+0 is that we have unique courses in semester 5, export-import, business in ASEAN. This is interesting because not only you learn business locally, but regionally, all right? Because ASEAN now becoming one of the topmost destination after China and US trade wars. All the investors coming into Southeast Asia to reinvest their business, okay? Southeast Asian culture, like I said, we will have a P2A passage to ASEAN that for an immersion trip to some of the countries in Southeast Asia to learn their culture. Family business in Indonesia, interesting. okay, and project management. Now, in semester 6, we have enrichment program. Now, what is an enrichment program? This is part of the BINUS as a whole to introduce all students to the real world, basically, okay? So you're not only studying in class, but eventually you will study off class. Now, this semester we'll offer you internship, entrepreneurship, research, and community development, all right? You will spend 1 semester off campus learning new things from others, from the environment, from the business practitioner, from the entrepreneurs, all right? Or helping faculty to develop their papers together by joining the research program, all right? So you have a variety of experience. This is what I call the international exposure. You will get a lot of experience, not from us as a faculty, because we've prepared you for 5 semesters. Your 6 semesters, you will have to learn outside the class, outside the university, okay? And then in 7th semester and 8th semester, you will be going to the partner university, okay? 2+2, we work with UNSW, Victoria, Ningpo University, and Seoul Bridge in Korea, all right? Again, the first 4 semesters are the same. Semester 5, because it's 2+2, you will travel to partner university straight away, okay? At the end of the semester, you will still have to take your thesis, because the thesis is a part of the requirement of the Indonesian bachelor degree. Right, some testimonial from the alumni. We have Denny Hartono, my students who graduated back in 2018. Now he's working in CIMB Niaga, okay? The second one is Vincent Lukito. He's an entrepreneur. He started from helping his father's or his family business, and then he made his own business eventually, okay? So we have 2 options, becoming a professional like Denny, or becoming an entrepreneur just like Vincent. Okay, we have a lot of alumni who's working in those ways. We also have alumni who's working in Sydney because she graduated from UNSW, eventually applied for a job there and worked there until now. So she graduated back in 2017. All right. Student testimonials, you can just read it by yourself. Basically, well, they are happy studying in international business. Like Yoshi Setiawan, he has the, what do you call that? Instagram, if some of you notice Yosiolo. Okay? He sometimes consulted to me and, you know, asking advice on how to develop his own business. Right, career opportunities, again, I put entrepreneur as the first because I think most of you chooses this to become an entrepreneur, but the rest is to become professionals like human resource managers, supply chains, diplomats, interestingly. Yeah. We have a diplomat, one alumni who's working in the Ministry of, what do you call that? Kementerian Luar Negeri, yeah? Foreign Affairs. And also we have students who are working as in a non-profit organization. All right. Apart from the academic, we also encourage you to join a lot of social activity. In fact, before you graduate, you need to collect 30 hours of social hours. Okay. We provide some of the activities here to engage with the local community. The last time the BIBS hosts a program that visited Panti Jompo and orphanage, and it gives you some empathy, all right? This is part of how you develop your soft skill, how aware you are to the environment, okay? Because nowadays a company is looking for a person who has, who is aware on environment, okay? Community development, social activity is part of the CV that they are looking for. All right, so this is the website. Please visit regularly on this website because we will be giving you a lot of updates in relation to international business. Okay, you can see the faculty that just we introduced this morning. The rest of the faculties are there, their qualification, their interest, what they are teaching, and their research as well. All right. Okay, so on behalf of International Business Program, again, welcome to this program, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of your 4-year study here. If you have any concerns, difficulties, or if you have any ideas that you can expand yourself, discuss with the faculty, please do so, all right? And we are happy to help you to experience your study lab in Venus International, all right? So I give this back to Abby for any question and answers. So thank you so much and have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Marco. So I'm sure you guys might have some questions. We will take some time now. We have like 40 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat box. I will be reading them and my FLs. And hopefully Mr. Marco will be available to answer some questions.
How many do we have? How many students do we have here?
38. Okay, we have a question from Azumardi. What can we do to prepare for the classes?
Azumar. Am I spelling the names right? Sorry, because you can only read from the chat box. What can we do to prepare for class? Okay. Sometimes this is a bit difficult because first off, because we are doing online, right? It's totally different from the physical life, right? Because we used to teach here in class, and then I used to have students in front of me, and all of a sudden I'm just speaking to myself, just like what we have done in the past semester. But not to worry. The thing is this. I think what I can suggest to you guys is that you need to have this interest going on and on, possibly every day, every week, okay? What is your current interest to the particular subject? For instance, the first semester that you will get is Introduction to Management and Business, okay? Now, the lecturers will be giving you a lot of courses related to Introduction to Management. What is management? How do you actually understand management from several perspectives? What is the history of management? How do you deal with people? All right. Now, connect that with everything that you are currently doing. If you have a business online, for instance, and then just to give you a wild example, I should say, okay? You have your maid helping you to wrap up your product, and then they will package your goods and send it to customer via Gojek, all right, or GrabSend, okay? Now, how do you actually manage your assistant? Do you give a tip? Do you give 10% of each of the transactions you make online, right? And do you actually make the calculation or make some summary out of it every end of the day, every end of the week, to make a recap, okay, how much sales that you get, how much payments that you made, how much sales that you outstanding also, okay? Those are management, all right? Although it sounds more like an accounting stuff, but basically you try to manage yourself and try to develop starting from a small business. Okay, connect that with the course that you are currently studying. And then try to ask, because asking questions actually makes you, your perspective getting wider. Now, I find a lot of occasion, a lot of meetings, Zoom meetings, that they close their videos and we don't know where they are. Whether they are studying, whether they are in front of their computers, whether they are sleeping, or they just leave, all right? That, for me, shows that you don't have interest in this program. And for me, I suggest you better start finding another program if you are not interested in IB. Because if you have that habit starting on your first semester, I cannot guarantee in the further semester you will be successful enough, all right? Because we will develop those skills eventually. By the time you realize that everything is piled up at the end of the semester, you have your assignment and all that, you're not prepared well enough. I found some of my students resign from IB because they cannot stand off these assignments, all right? So be prepared from the first day one.
Okay, we have another question from Azra. Will the work mostly be team-based or individual work?
All right, Azra. We normally mix between individual assignment with team assignment. Now, I think all right. Okay, let's use the technology then. I'm going to shift the camera to 3. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
All right. I used to make 3 building blocks. Everyone see my writings clearly?
Please answer in the chat box, guys. Yes, yes.
Great, yes,
Yes.
everyone say yes. All right. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Stage 1, normally, these are for semester 1 and semester 2. These building blocks are the assessment that we are going to assess you every year. Year 1, year 2, and year 3. What do we assess on your first year? Definition, explanation. You need to be able to define what is management. You need to be able to explain the rationale of management, the management function, what is under the company and all that. Okay? A lot of what if, what is. Now, during this period, we will mix between independent assignments and group assignments. All right? Stage 2, where you are on the second year. Mostly on reading case, maybe 20% of it. All right? Starting to get a lot of SIs, which means that you need to be able to start your own arguments, comparing between A and B, doing introductory as your first explanation, all right? So most of the assignment will be more into group assignments, but the individual still exists, all right? Normally the individual, we ask you to prepare for 3,000 words, all right? 5 to 6 pages. Stage 3, semester 5, 6, 7, and 8. Some of you will study abroad. Some of you will be doing the enrichment and all that. All right. This will be a lot of report. All right. A lot of structured, formal report. If you finish your internship, then you will have to create or produce a report. And that report is basically individuals. Okay. Which means that we will assess each of you, how well you write your report. Because eventually that report, when you finish or when you graduate, you can get used to making that report for the investors, for the shareholders, for the banks, etc. Okay? and your own argument, because you will have your thesis at the end of the semester, semester 8. And you will be presenting right here in front of the panelists, and you will have to defend your thesis until your thesis passes through. Only you, only me, all right? So it has to be you, prepared here. Some panelists will ask you a lot of questions. I'm telling you, a lot of questions, until they are satisfied that your thesis passes the standard, all right? That's 3 of the building blocks that you have to prepare, all right? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions, guys? You can write it in the chat box about the course, anything.
Anyone? Just ask about students' activities, what else? Have you been to this building, guys? JWC in Senayan?
Can answer in the chat box, guys. Have you guys been to this campus, JWC? Yes, yes. Anyone haven't?
Yeah. Okay. Was that the time when you enrolled to Venus? In the first floor, in the lobby, in the admission?
Cuma di lobby.
Okay, yeah. So you haven't been to the 2nd level, 3rd level, or the 4th level, or even to the classroom. I don't know if I can.
True, only lobby.
Can you see the room? Well, basically, you have the room which is like this. I don't know if I can twist this camera. Oh, yeah, you can. Only 180 degrees. So this is the room that we dedicated for virtual class. Oh, well, I mean, for interactive class, where you can see there is a whiteboard all over the wall. So you can write everything. You can actually display your work to the LCD TV, right, if you want to present something. And let's just press number 4. All right, that's the lecturer table. Just go, well, I don't know if I can move this. You can see there's a table, there we go. There's a table, round table, right? Okay, you can also see the Instagram, Venus International. There are a lot of clips for virtual classes. You can see all of the buildings, both JWC and FX campus. Okay, just to give you a grasp on the classroom and the environment. Any other question? Fiona, when we will know what textbook we need. All right. Starting from September 14 or 15, I guess, that's your first semester. You will start your courses, and all of the lecturers will provide you with the name of the textbook. Okay. You can also see the Venus Maya. Click on that and click on the courses that you will take this semester, and each of the courses, they will list down the textbook that you require. Okay? Both hard copy or e-books is allowable. No copy books, right? But the thing is, you need to have the textbook. Otherwise, you cannot you're not learning anything, right? With this situation, especially online, it's difficult for us to control you. It's difficult for us to see each of you, whether you have a textbook or not, okay? I strongly suggest you need to manage yourself. Be prepared with the textbook, be prepared with a notebook or a laptop, anything with your gadget to write something, all right? Any interesting part or important part that you have to write down, compare that or with your textbooks and all that, all right? Textbook is important. Thank you.
Any other questions, guys? Okay, there's one from Justin. Between all the enrichment programs, which one would you recommend for us?
I recommend all of them. Again, you need to, you need to measure yourself. You need to be able to identify yourself. What kind of interest am I looking for? For those who are choosing 3+1, because the other program doesn't offer enrichment, all right? For those choosing 3+1 to CBS, Edinburgh Napier and Bournemouth University, you will get 1 semester of enrichment. If you feel that you want to develop your own business, then choose entrepreneurship. If you want to get experience by working in one company, choose internship, all right? If you want to help the small, medium enterprise, UMKM, helping them to develop their system, choose community development. Or if you like to write some paper, academic paper, and you can ask a lot of supervision from your faculty, then choose research. All right, so it goes back to you. Oops.
Okay, next question we have from Micah. What is the best career if graduate from international business?
All right, Micah, can I have you, I want to hear from you. Can you unmute yourself?
Please turn on your microphone.
Micah?
Yes.
Yes, Micah, how are you? How are you today?
Fine, good.
All right, Micah. What do you think, what do you see in the next 5 years, Micah?
I still don't have a picture for that.
What do you usually do? I'm trying to dig in to yourself, okay? Do you have your own business?
A little business, yes.
What kind of business do you have?
F&B, food and beverage. Just
okay. Are you selling or are you teaming up with your friends to make this business?
Yes, I'm teaming up with my friends.
Okay, what do you sell for F&B?
Food, drinks, like juice, and then a kind of new food.
Okay, do you put that in the stall? Do you have your own counter or do you sell it online?
I sell it online and I supply like a store like that.
Oh, so you are a distributor as well?
Yes.
You distribute to convenience store, Indomaret or Alpha?
Just like a cafe.
In a cafe, all right. What do you see from those activities? Which part do you see most interesting?
When I promote it to people and I'm starting to promote it to other people that I didn't know.
Okay. So you like meeting new people, Mika?
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah. Depends on the situation.
Okay. So if you feel you don't want to meet people, then you avoid. or let's revise my question. If you meet people, do you get that energy coming in?
Yes, I get that energy.
Yes, that's important. All right. Okay. So Micah, probably, do I call you Mika or Micah?
Mika.
Mika, yeah, Mika. if you can somehow exercise that negotiating skill, all right, you probably become a good entrepreneur, okay? Or you can work in a company where they offer you public relation perhaps, or business development, all right? It probably doesn't fit to a place where you have to be behind the desk. Do you tend to go outside and meet people, or rather to stay at home on your desk doing something?
I like mostly meeting new people or just having somewhat with my friends like that.
Yeah, okay. So it means that you are, well, I'm just saying, yeah, outsider people. You like to go outside. You like to meet people. That's where the energy comes in, right? You feel enthusiastic. You feel, well, basically you feel happy when you meet people, right, Mika?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I think if I can suggest you, if you want to go for, if you want to apply for a job, find a job that requires more business development, because company normally try to find a person who is encouraging, who can encourage their customer, who can convince the customer that this product is good. All right, business development is good. All right, marketing, is that you? No, marketing people. Okay, I mean, working in a marketing area is suited for you, or just go ahead to become an entrepreneur. Okay, find that your teammates. All right, start business, continue your current business and make it bigger. All right.
Any more questions? Okay, we have one from Fiona. Will our courses while abroad be predetermined by the university, or do we pick them?
Wait. Will our courses while abroad be determined by the university? Okay. Who am I talking with?
Hi, Fiona.
Sorry, what's your name?
Fiona.
Fiona, yeah, Fiona. From all the partner university that we offer, which university are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet.
Pick one.
I'll pick UNSW for now.
UNSW, right. For UNSW and Victoria University of Wellington, it's a 2+2, right? So you'll be traveling on your 5th semester. They offer mostly the major that relates to commerce and management. For instance, in UNSW, there are 4 majors that is offered by this partnership. Okay, human resource, that's one. Management, international business, and marketing. Okay. Now, out of the 4 majors, okay, which I assume that you will finish by your 1st year in UNSW, okay, you can take another major for your 7th and your 8th semester, which means your 2nd year in UNSW. Either you can take elective, any courses that you like, or you can get another major which is outside the 4 options that I told you before.
Okay.
All right. So you can choose from IS, accounting, finance, economics, tax. Okay. The same like in Victoria University of Wellington. Okay. Normally they have a lot of options when you start choosing, but the first subject or the first major that you need to choose are the 4 options. Right? For Bournemouth University, CBS, and Edinburgh Napier University, they have a fixed courses that they offer to us. Okay, so there's no I think there are only 1 or 2 electives that you can choose, but the rest are fixed courses.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay, we have another question from Fabian. Regarding internships during university, does Binus help you find internships with a list of predetermined firms, or do we have to find our own openings and report?
Fabian, okay. So for internship, we have a list of company that you can choose from, okay? You also entitled to find your own company, okay? So we have 2 options. But the thing is this, let's just say that we are currently on the pandemic era, right? Everyone is on work from home. You need to be able to find a company that offers you special treatment, just like work from home, okay? Not all company is offering internship, which means that you need to spread your application, not only to 1 company, but to several, okay? You need to be able to manage your time, because we only give you probably like a month of sending the applications. And then before the semester start, which is normally on 6th semester, you have to start your internship. Otherwise, you need to change your enrichment track, okay? So you need to be able to see the company that is currently opening for, let's say, work from home, or if the pandemic disappear, then we can work physically, okay? Basically, they will offer you a list of, or Binus will offer you a list of company that offers this kind of internship, okay? It has to be 4 to 5 months of internship, not less than that, or even not more than that, okay?
Any more questions, guys? Okay, we got one from Annabelle. Previously, Mr. Marco mentioned that all of us will be standing in that class to present our thesis. What about those who are planning to do a double degree abroad?
Okay, Annabelle, thank you for the question. Now, I noticed that, maybe Annabelle, you noticed that if you are choosing double degree 2+2 to UNSW and Victoria University, they don't offer thesis, okay? Because their bachelor doesn't offer any research activities. Unless you are an honor student, adding up 1 year, just like in Bournemouth and Edinburgh Napier, right? But for those partners who doesn't offer thesis, you will still have to present your thesis in Binus, okay? So basically you'll be standing here anyway. Okay? After you finish your UNSW, you go back to Binus, you prepare your thesis with your supervisor, and then you will be doing the thesis at Binus, okay? But for those who are choosing Bournemouth University, Edinburgh Napier, and Cologne Business School, they have their own research courses, which you have to present in the partner universities. Some of the university doesn't require you to present in front of the class, but they will assess your report. Either way, it's your own thing, all right? I found some of the difficulties handing in the report without standing in front and trying to defend it. They just give you a bad mark if you don't present it well. So the only thing that you have to do is you need to be able to write excellent, okay? Convince them writing, okay? Because you don't get a chance, second chance. Well, you might have a remedial though, but it means that you kind of fail, right? But if you are standing here, you can actually convince yourself, the panelists, okay? Whether your writing is not good, but you can say it convincingly, right? Because that's probably your plus, your additional plus. So either way, basically.
If you guys have any more questions, feel free to write in the chat box. Okay, Annabelle said thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Any non-Indonesian joining here? Just curious. Or anyone that coming from abroad, studying abroad before?
Answer in the chat box, guys, yes or no.
RC, where do you come from? Okay, so you finished your high school in, wait, let's just go here. Oops, before, there we go, yeah. So I'm sitting here, so you can still see me. So obviously you finished your high school in Hong Kong. Right. Okay. Anyone else coming from out of Indonesia? No? Okay. Any expats, perhaps? All right. Can I ask one of you, if you don't have any questions? Who should I ask? Probably if other faculty wants to add up, you can add up from my materials. We have Ms. Wulan, Mr. Mike, want to add up some words.
Dustin.
Dustin, right. So what high school you coming from?
Sorry, what?
What high school you're coming from?
High school. Oh, high school dulu di Santa Lorenzia, yang di Alam Sutra. In Santa Lorenzia. Alam Sutra.
Alam Sutra. All right. So why do you choose IB, Dustin?
Because I wanted to take international trade.
So you are interested in international trade.
Yeah.
What's in it with you? What's in it for you? Why do you choose international trade?
I find logistics interesting.
Logistics. So you're interested more into logistics. Do you have business in logistics, or your dad is working in a logistic company?
Oh no, not really. My mom works in a bank.
Your mom works in
a bank.
Oh, bank. Okay. So it's from your own interest. Okay. So after you graduate, do you want to set up your logistic company with your friends? Okay. So when you finish studying in IB, what will you do?
I think I'm looking to earn more experience working in some company or something.
And then, do you still want to work as a professional, or do you want to set up your own business?
We'll see, sir.
We'll see. Okay, but are you excited to study in IB?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. Okay, good. That's the first thing you should do. All right. Thank you, Dustin.
Oh yeah, sure. Yes,
let's just look at another person. I'm pointing to. All right. Let's move to another page. All right. There you go. Here. Who is she? Who might? Can you see?
Guys.
So can you introduce yourself, please? ASN IB3 244-006 something.
Hi, I think it's me.
Yes, yes, you are the one. Okay. What's your name?
Danisha.
Sorry?
Danisha.
Danisha, yes. Danisha, how are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, okay. So can we know a little bit of yourself? Why you choose IB, or from what high school you are from?
I'm from Sekolah Harapan Bangsa.
Okay. And the reason why you choose international business is?
Previously, I was planning to take the double degree in one of the state universities, but then I failed the entrance test, so I decided to take IB here in Binus.
Okay, so if you choose IB, then I believe that you have looked up for partner university. So which university are you going to choose?
I'm planning to take UNSW.
Okay, UNSW. That's interesting. So it's a 2+2, right?
Yes.
Okay. In what major, Danisha?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't discussed it with my parents.
Okay. Just make a wild guess. Just dream. Dream yourself.
Management.
Management, all right. Okay. So do you plan to work in a company, or do you want to set up your own business?
Yes, I plan to work at a company.
For good, or do you plan probably I want to set up with my friends, doing business by my own, or helping your parents' business perhaps?
For now, I think for a long time, probably I'll work at a company. I have no plan yet on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Danisha. Right. These are two examples of how you actually see yourself in the next 5 years. Okay. And I always encourage you to set up your goals. Okay. I know it's not going to be easy, because you will face a lot of assignments, as you see here. Oops. So you have these 3 building blocks that you have to comply with. Yep. A lot of assignments, tidur begadang and all that, right? So you need to change your life, okay? And get used to, work with others. I think another important part is try to know all of your friends, okay? And try to get used to work with them, because this is a good exercise when you have to develop your own business with your colleagues, or even with your new colleagues that you have never met before. You know how to expect, okay? Make this as your training ground. 4 years is not long, because by the time you enter your first day, then at the end of the day, you realize that you end up standing in front of the panelists doing your thesis. It's not long enough, okay? You realize that time flies so fast here, okay? So use it wisely. All right, so I'll give back to Abby for the next, if you have any other session. Thank you.
Yep, so that's all. We only have a few minutes left, so I'm going to be closing the session. Thank you everyone so much for participating and for asking questions. And we thank you especially to Mr. Marco for your time and for sharing your knowledge with us about the IB course. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and ask your respective FLs. And once again, we thank you and have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the second session of the video conference, which is at 1 p.m., which is about the IB study plan. So you guys can leave the Zoom call now. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.